Okay, apologies for the voice, but I'm going to do something a little bit different today. I'm going to do a live stream, and then I'll hopefully edit this into a video after the fact, okay? I've been away for a couple of months. I haven't put anything on the channel, but today we're going to be playing EU4. I've been away for 3 months, and I haven't seen any good use out of EU5, so I'm just going to play EU4 and relearn the game. Again, I was traveling, and I got sick when I was traveling, so that's why my voice sounds fucked up. Okay, let me sort of states out first. It's been a while. Take you. I'll take you. I like this one, allow religious delegation, because it lets you automatically complete the what's it called? Diet. So that's good, and then I need one more. This is pretty good, but it costs crown land. Fuck it. And then give them the diet one as well. That's 4, I need one more. I don't think I will, actually. And then for this, I can't do, okay. So I need to seize land to get land of commerce, which is fair enough. Patronage of the arts. And what else? I need one more. Let me go with this. So I always like to keep, ideally for clergy and nobility, this is just me thinking out loud. I'm trying to remember how I play this game, but for clergy and nobility, I always like to keep one open so I can get governing capacity later. And then for burghers, I want to keep 2 open, one for governing capacity and the other for indebted to the merchants. So I think that's pretty much it. People influence, diplo rep, or an advisor. Okay, cool. Do that, and perfect. I'm going to disband this castle in Milan. I don't like it. It's annoying me. What else? Right, okay. Okay, I'll do this in a sec. I'll do this first. Let the game begin. Perfect. You love to see it. Do I take this? Yeah, I'll take it. Why not? Okay, now I have to figure out who is the first victim of Milan. Okay, this is crazy. Venice, okay. Okay, not good. Salzburg, that's more realistic. I can do that. Castile, oh my god. Castile as well. Which leaves you, and you're allied with Florence. Not good. Augsburg as well, okay. Let me expand everything. I have no mods. I need to get some mods for tomorrow. For now I'll do Ferrara, I think. And finally I'll do Venice. Okay, subdue Genoa, which is, yeah, okay. That's going to be tricky. Take Brescia, mercenaries, which I don't care for, friends in high places, and Renaissance. Okay, so not much to do right now. Crown land's an issue, but it always is anyway, so. Oh, look at that beautiful EU4 map. Oh, I missed you. Yeah, so the goal right now at the moment is just to expand the army and fabricate a claim on Mantua. They're the weakest. Go in on them first, and then potentially follow up on Lucca. Estate statutory rights. This is probably the worst event in the game, because it never leaves you alone. They are in the HRE, so it's going to cost additional spy power. Austria does not want to ally with me, which is fair enough. Okay, so I think now is a good time to talk about the Duchy of Milan. So the idea is that the Duke here is very old, he has no heir, and his consort's getting old as well. And the reason why that matters is there's a Golden Ambrosian Republic event, and it basically means becoming a republic, which will be fun. I want to play as a republic. So this is going to be a bit of a nightmare in the early game, but once we get past it, it's going to be very nice. Because there's lots of cool government mechanics with republics. Is the short answer. Okay, first war, let's go. He was actually a good general too. Nice. Get the spy network in looking now as well. Bring out a few of these guys. Yeah, good old Savoy. Okay, so that's not good. Take the Diplo as always, and don't worry about that event. Okay, unite the army now and move on Salzburg, if we can. We can indeed. Awesome. Just going to get indebted to burghers preemptively. Okay. Send the army back to Milan and let them siege it down. Yeah, that was a pretty straightforward first war. I mean, nothing to write home about. Just take Mantua, core this here, and then move on Lucca next. The real issue at the moment is Venice's ally with Genoa. I could do one or the other, but not both at the same time, which is a little annoying. Gonna have to go the long way around. Or I could just white piece them. Yeah, the white piece is coming shortly, so should be fine. In terms of the alliance, Austria is ready to go. Awesome, I'm going to move on to France now. I will take that. I don't want to get extra war exhaustion, so I'll just take what I can. Boom, nice and simple. Bring the army back. New rival. Okay, let me think here. So, Ferrara, you're allied with Florence. So that's 8,000. 11, that's not really doable. Genoa is allied with Venice. Yeah, this is looking... Anyway, destroy the castle. Worry about it later. Move you over to France now. Okay, France is ready to go already, so we'll just ally with France first. And who did you... Okay, awesome. So my goal will be to get France, Austria, and hopefully Hungary as well. Those are my big 3 allies I want. The reason why it's important is you've got this mission here, Friends in High Places. Friends in High Places requires 3 big allies. That's going to be important later when the Ambrosian Republic event triggers, or disaster triggers. See, this is interesting. That's definitely interesting. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a claim on Genoa first, declare on Venice, and then piece Genoa out, taking that land. Awesome. You love to see it. I really don't want that. Oh shit, my trade. So do that. Yeah. Yeah, it looks good. I hate playing in Italy just because of the way that the trade nodes are set up. I don't know why. This has just always annoyed me. The way it's like split down the middle. I don't like it. Okay, we're very close to getting an alliance with Hungary as well. This is good. Okay, nice. That's the first mission done. Prestige and improve relations. And it opens the door to future missions as well around the Ambrosian Republic, and also getting bastions, I guess, in certain provinces. I thought Poland was in this war for a second against Hungary, but they're not. It's like a separate war, which is fine. Okay, I think I'm ready for the next war. There's going to be a couple of moving parts to this one. So, I'm going to declare on Venice for the reconquest of the cores. I'm going to call Austria in, and they will hopefully support me against Genoa. The goal is, of course, to always get the cores back, but the main prize is going to be to take Genoa off of Genoa. And the reason why that's important is because of the event, or sorry, the mission here. So I want this, and it'll give me claims on other places, and also opens more of the tree, so. Okay. Do I want to do that right now? No, I don't. I do not. Perfect timing. I'm going to go ahead and grab this event here. I'll just have to wait a month to seize land. Good shit. This should hopefully be straightforward. I'm just going to wait a little while longer, make sure I get the morale up. Renaissance is triggered. Okay, so I want to get Milan up to 30 dev. So I'm going to use my admin, and I'm going to use my Diplo. And then it'll get the Renaissance over time. Okay, one more month and I will declare. Time to go. Going to preemptively get military access here, just in case. Okay, good. The Austrians are moving in from the north. That's exactly what I want. Okay, good, good. Nice battle there coming from the Austrians. They're going to target 7,000 of the Venetians. They're going to get reinforced by the Genoans. And the main host is going to come in too as well. But definitely a good trade. Definitely a good trade. Let's get Miltech 4. That'll be fantastic. Yeah, so Venice is on Miltech 4. or excuse me, Venice is on Miltech 3, and Genoa is on Miltech 3 as well. I don't normally like stacking my army on a fort like this here. I only need 7 regiments to take this, but they still have quite a strong army. And I don't want to overextend. But I'm more than happy for the Austrians to take trades like this here. These are just fantastic. This is exactly why they should be in the war. The downside of this is going to be that I'm going to have to probably break my alliance with Austria after this war, because there's no land here that I really want to give them. So I'm going to have to rely on Hungary in the future. But we'll see. Austria might white peace out. Okay, Brescia has been taken. The army's going to turn around now and head south to Genoa, which is the true goal of this war. Money situation's okay for now. Keep the cav there just to loot the city of Genoa first. I mean, this is good. This is good here if Venice takes this, because it could potentially force them out. But I don't want Austria to get forced out too early. But again, the war goal's already been achieved, so it's unlikely that Austria would peace out for that there. This war is crazy. What is going on down here, folks? Bosnia and Serbia, okay. Byzantines are there. Okay. That is good. Yeah, I'll take that there. Okay, the Venetians have taken this fort now, which is not good at all. The Austrians are about to take this one as well. They'll hopefully turn on them. Okay, good. Okay, the Venetians have retreated back into Venice proper, which is fantastic for me. And the Austrians can pursue them in the Adriatic now. Meanwhile, the Milanese forces are, of course, sieging down Genoa. Okay, good. Send the army into Albenga now. Do a bit of looting. Then work out the peace with Genoa as well. Okay, Hungary won their war against Serbia and Bosnia. Somewhat. Serbia and Bosnia are still alive, but in reduced fashion. The Venetians continue to siege down this fort occupied by the Austrians. And the Milanese army is looting here. And I don't want to make peace until I squeeze as many ducats out of this as possible. Just wondering what the war contribution is. I mean, 38% is pretty decent for Milan in this situation. For that, please. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. A little bit more power projection as well out of that there. And, yeah. That'll be fine. I also need to keep Austria on side here. Potentially. I don't know. I'll keep them on side if they go directly here and they attack these guys. So, more trade power in Genoa and claims. This is going to piss off the Austrians, but I don't feel strong enough yet, so I don't know what I do here. I mean, I don't want them to lose this fort, but I also don't want Austria to get extra land here. So I think I'll just do this. I think I'm happy with that. It's good for me. Austria's going to be pissed, but I wonder if this mission applies to Republican tradition. It must, surely. I might want to hold on to this. Anyway, concentrate development. No, I don't want you. I'm so sorry. Get rid of that fort. Get rid of that one too. As expected, the Austrians are not happy. But there's not much I can do. Okay. Advisor or a... Okay, so both are diplomatic advisors. Go with the nobility. Boom. Yeah, okay, Lucca is the next target. Okay, good. Okay. Do I need autonomy? I kinda do. Ferrara, with the goal of taking both of these provinces, I'm going to call France in, and they're going to be able to have Florence as well. Just need to recruit additional units, get up to force limit. Now Bologna has declared war on Ferrara as well, so I just need to make sure that I have units there in Ferrara. The Florentine army has been wiped out somewhere, which is good. This will be a relatively quick war. Nice, 3 stability. That will be completely wiped out when the Ambrosian Republic event is fired. But that's okay for now. Tier 2 government reform is going to have to be the old, reliable, noble officer corps, I think. Yeah. You get army tradition, and you get loyalty when you recruit generals, so that's always good. I'm just going to continue to loot Florence for now, and once they've been fully looted, they can be pieced out. There's the option to embrace the Renaissance as well, but I don't want to do this just yet. Yeah, these are increasing by 1 per month. Okay, perfect. Somehow I got a new duke. I don't know how. But, yeah. There we go. Awesome. So this will fire relatively quickly. It's only going to take 4 months. It would have taken higher... It would have been quicker if stability wasn't as high as it is. And this is going to put the state of Milan into a crisis for the next 10 years. So it's going to be pretty rough in the meantime. Okay, so we get the Ambrosian Republic. This is going to reduce stability. It's also going to annoy some of our neighbors, which I didn't know. What else? You know, national tax, plutocratic ideas. Yeah, so it's a republic basically. That is fine, and now the goal is to get Republican tradition up as quickly as possible. And there will be a recurring event which will At the cost of stability, increase Republican tradition. But it shouldn't be too bad because I held on to this event here, and it's going to give me 10 Republican tradition. So that helps. Again, I want to get Republican tradition up as quickly as possible, so I'm not going to re-elect. It's going to have to be admin. Okay, the armies of Milan can go home. In terms of war contributions, France is going to get most of the money. I will get war reparations, and I will get humiliation as well. Oops, that was the wrong. Annulling treaties, I will do instead. Okay, let me get this peace deal out of the way first. War reparations, annulling treaties, and releasing Pisa. As well as ducats, but France is going to get most of the ducats anyway, so. Okay, good. The fortress at Ferrara has fallen, and I can grab both provinces. Oh, fuck. Okay, hold on. Nah, that's not too bad, actually. Venice is the only one I would worry about. Maybe Savoy. But I'm allied with both Hungary and France. So I'm not too concerned at the moment. And that's going to be it. A bit more power projection, which is nice. Next rival is going to have to be... I mean, I could go Austria at this stage. But I think I'll go Savoy. Okay. I'm trying to remember how this works. So he's a really good general, but he's going to try to make a military dictatorship out of Milan. So no military dictatorships. Okay, cool, that's that dealt with. I need to get my tier 2 again. That is tempting. So is that one. But that's more for later. This is nice too. See, this basically just gives you one extra skill, ruler skill, until the end of the game. Which I think might be better than flat Republican tradition. I'll go with this. I don't normally go with this, but I'll go with it anyway. Lucca has declared war. The coalition is being built up. Ottomans have declared on Venice, which is great. How do you end the Golden Ambrosian Republic disaster, which gives national unrest and stability cost? You basically have to wait 10 years. The Republic has to either fail, or you wait 10 years. So, it's just going to be rolling in the background. And I really don't want to boost stability until the disaster has run its course. So that means stockpiling admin for later. But there's plenty of time, 10 years to stockpile. So I'm going to be spending the admin on, first of all, coring the new lands. And then I will get the church tech. These are all increasing by 1. I'll wait until I have these. How much is it? 175. These are going to take longer. At least these 3 here. And then I will embrace the Renaissance. Yeah, it's fine. Ooh, actually, that's pretty good. So Hesse has become the Holy Roman Emperor, which means Austria has a lot of manpower, but they're not going to get that back. They're not going to replenish that. I'm going to be reducing autonomy now. It'll create national unrest, but or local unrest, but it's fine because I'm waiting for the event to take over anyway, and it'll take 10 years. So, okay, going to embrace the Renaissance. And then I'm going to offer knowledge sharing to... There's no institution they can learn from us about, huh? Huh? I guess they have it. So I will offer it to Hungary instead. I'm just going to continue the theme of admin for now. I'll grab that Miltech as well. Oh, okay. So here's one of the events. You can either gain stability at the cost of Republican tradition, or you can gain Republican tradition at the cost of stability. And the clear option here is Republican tradition. Now I can start to construct buildings. But I kind of want to wait for this. How are my relations with the Pope? I think I'll allow the Papal States for now. Okay, looks like the Ottomans have seized the Venetian lands along the Adriatic. Yeah. You love to see it. Okay, that's enough papal influence now. I'm going to get levy the church tax, which will reduce construction cost by 10%. And then I'm going to trigger this mission, which will reduce construction cost further, as well as development cost. Now the building can begin. Going to start off with a trade center in Milan and Genoa, as well as churches pretty much everywhere else. I need to start thinking about ideas. I kind of want to go plutocratic just for the memes. You get morale of armies, flat reform progress, dev cost, and 20% recovery speed. Yeah, I like the idea of plutocratic first. Okay, time to see what building the churches has done. Taxation is 8.3 ducats per month at the moment. And with the churches, it's 9.7. Next, government reform is 100% going to be frequent elections. Let me just double check though. Yeah, frequent elections. Okay, I can end the disaster now. Alright, I've waited 10 years. So, perfect. Grab that. Okay, first age objective is going to be aggressive expansion. And now I need to dev in Lombardy. So war has been declared against Venice and their ally is Savoy. However, I've been able to call in Hungary and, excuse me, Papal States and France. Hungary is unfortunately in debt. That's a little annoying from the Papal States, I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be a nasty battle. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, not good. Nice, discounted Spy Master. I'll take that every day of the week. Get some recovery speed as well. So it looks like that Hungary, my ally, has been called into a war against the Ottomans, which is not good, but the war goal is Albania. Okay, this war is now over. I will humiliate them, ration them, and annul treaties as well. Good, I needed that power projection. I will do that. As well. I'm gonna build a castle in Friuli. The reason why I'm doing that is because of fortify the passes, which will upgrade the fort in this area. Shit. Right, okay. This one's not as good here. Yeah. Saluzzo is a province that I wanted because of fortify the passes, and it would block this pass and this pass. Which just makes things more awkward. I have to build an additional fort now. Because of this. So I probably want to go in on Savoy, as soon as I can. Okay, that's the development complete. I can do this mission, finally. This will give Silk and Como. And opens the door to Wealth of Italy. Which is good. And all roads lead to Milan as well. So, I'm going to put Silk in. Nice. I've eclipsed Venice now, so I have to revoke the embargo. The Ottomans have won their war against Hungary, which is not good. I think it's time for a quick war against Genoa. And I'm going to follow this up with a war against Siena as well. Okay, the siege is over now. I can unite the armies and move on Siena proper. Nice quick war. Golden era now, which gives armies and power costs. Okay, so the siege of Genoa has finally ended after nearly 2 years. Just going to province from them, as well as war reparations if possible. Maybe annul the treaty with Theodoro as well. Nice quick war. Well, a war that didn't cost much. Now there's some rebels to deal with. Crown lands at 44% now. Going to switch over to a military advisor. Excuse me, a military leader now. I need to get the limber, which will give artillery, and also plutocratic ideas needs to be built out as well. So with the army replenished, I believe that it's time for the next war. It's going to be against Trent. This is a mountain pass. I need to secure it to ensure I have control over the Alps. I'll be calling in France to support me in this war. And, yep, just German states, really, are going to be the problem, but hopefully France will deal with those. I'm also going to begin the construction of a series of transport ships. I think I'll build 8. And this is preemptive because I'm going to have to go to war against Venice and I'm going to have to take Istria. And I have no land border. And Austria has now rivaled me. As expected, France is just wrapping up the enemies, the German coalition, which is great. Meanwhile, the forces of Milan concentrate on the fort in the mountains here. Taking some quite bad attrition, but they still have 50,000 men. And it would be brutal fighting a battle in the mountains. Actually, there's a cathedral, interestingly enough. Huh. I'm actually going to change gears here and focus on building galleys instead. Because Venice has been weakened, they only have 5 galleys, and they've got 1 heavy ship. So there is the potential I could get naval superiority. Enough to split this army in half now. Second one is going to be war taxes. Again, I'm going to go for Cardinal Minister. Siege of Trient is now over. And that means another mountain pass has been secured. New government reform. This time is going to be religion within the Republic. I can go for lands of the church. Curtail clerical privileges. Expand temple rights, which is very nice. Or maintain balance of power. I will go for balance of power. Okay, that's the war against Trent over. Has been secured. and it will be shortly upgraded through the event. Awesome. I can now seize land again. And I can get Miltech 7, which opens the door to artillery. I can go for the Fortify the Passes event right now, but I want to go to war against Savoy with the goal of taking Torino and Nice as well, upgrading all 5 of these forts to the level 2 fort. In terms of the economy, it's absolutely booming. Milan is thriving at the moment. And the army can now add 6 regiments of artillery. The next war is going to be against Venice in 2 years' time, with the goal of driving them out of mainland Italy. And to do this, hopefully a navy will be able to contest, at least fight a battle in the Adriatic Sea, and hopefully we can land an army in Venice itself. Now time to provoke some rebels. Again, rebels are going to be provoked. Alright, war against Provence with England as their ally. Just noticing somehow France has unfortunately not been able to seize the English lands at this stage. I suppose it's because I've been calling them into so many wars, so this may be to the benefit of Milan in the long term actually. But for now, we will accept the call to war from France. Doesn't mean we're going to fight it though. This war against Provence and England has actually slowed me down. I was going to declare war on Venice, but I can't now because they're allied with Burgundy. And to defeat Burgundy, I would need France in the war as well. Oh, Burgundy, the King of Burgundy, Philippe, has become the Holy Roman Emperor. That's quite concerning. Going to scornfully insult Burgundy for the power projection and get the admin tech number 6, which will allow the construction of workshops. Nice little military advisor, I'll pick him up. France has actually landed forces in England, interestingly enough. And they're actually going to successfully land an army. You don't see this every day. Yeah, this is a weird one, because France didn't immediately take the English lands in France. England's focused on Ireland and Scotland instead. Okay, so Scotland's been pieced out. They've taken a few more provinces. France still has an army of 20,000 sieging down London. The question is, will England be able to defeat the French army? And it doesn't look like they will. France has just landed another 10,000 men. Yeah, there's not much England can do here. Their capital has fallen and their army has been attacked. And France continues to move on England, going to siege down another fort or attack their army. Siege down another fort, fair enough. Or not. What are you going to do, France? Tell us. You're going to go after the English army. That's smart. You love to see it. Okay, that was a stack wipe. This is not good for England. This is a bit of a hostage crisis. I can't do anything until France ends their war with England. So the sooner they could do that, the better. Oh, nice. Another advisor, this time a diplomatic advisor. 50% cost. I will always do that. France has seized another castle. The English army is trying to lift the siege at London. The question is, will they be able to? No, the English are going to run. This is really good for France. You don't normally see this. They could take land on the in Britain. Go on, attack them. Yeah. And it's swamp too. I'm going to preemptively raise my army maintenance now, just in case France... Yep. Okay, nice. France took back a lot of their cores. Not what I would have liked, but... But yeah, France is now stronger for sure. That means I can declare war. My war is going to be against Venice. But I can't call France in because they're in debt. Heavy debt. Okay. That's not good. Castile will not join this war, but I will also break the truce. Which I cannot do at the moment. One more year. Hopefully I can declare war on Savoy without the Spanish coming in. In the meantime, I will stop the rebels. It's really disappointing, the state that Hungary's in. At this stage, I'm pretty content to dissolve this alliance. I don't think that they're going to come back from this. I think this is only a liability, so I will dissolve the alliance with Hungary, unfortunately. They just got attacked too early by the Ottomans. So I need to look for another alliance partner. I can go for Castile. Poland, potentially. There's definitely options. I'll preemptively improve relations with Poland just in case. My problem right now is just how heavily in debt France is. And it's limiting my options. I can't go into Lucca because they have an ally. They're allied to France. I would need to annul the treaty with Venice first. And I can't go in on Venice because they are allied to Burgundy. Now the option I do have available to me is Savoy. Burgundy has just declared war on them. Okay, perfect, perfect. So Burgundy has declared war. Spain refused to accept. And as a result, they are quite vulnerable indeed. This is going to be a quick war too. This is fantastic for me. I'm going to squeeze out one more idea for the next Miltech, which will give morale of armies and national unrest. Another Diplotech. Finally starting to recover, just having to develop so many provinces early to get that mission. It helped because it builds Milan into a tall nation, but it also puts me back in terms of tax. So I'm not exactly where I want to be in terms of diplo power and admin power and military power, but I'm slowly starting to catch up now again. I just need to be ready to declare immediately on Savoy once this ends. Another election. I'll continue to keep military candidates for now. That was a fantastic general. And he's giving Republican. Have to keep him around. And he's in his 40s, yeah. I'm gonna re-elect this guy. That's a fantastic trait. Another diplo advisor. Always take them. Truce is expired now with Savoy. Fantastic. Okay, this war should end and pretty much immediately, I hope. And they should hopefully take these lands up here. Okay, that's perfect. I need some rivals. I will go with Austria. Yeah, this is pretty much like the perfect situation. I'm gonna send 10,000 to strike on the capital, and the rest of the army can occupy and loot. Hopefully this doesn't damage relations with France too much. I'm going to improve relations just in case. But this is just going to be such a clean war. The only issue is I don't have any of these lands technically under my control in terms of claims. So I could get claims on these, but I would require to win the war against Venice first. And that would be a pretty nasty coalition, but nobody I'm afraid of. But I basically want to, I wouldn't normally take these lands, but I want to take them before France takes them. And this will secure my western frontier. If I ever get to the stage where France is my enemy, I want to have these lands. I desperately need to do something about my estates as well. Renaissance thoughts. I need to start thinking about my second idea group. Something's telling me Diplo. But I could also make an argument for admin as well. The siege is over. I'm going to go for this. Despite the coalition threat, I will do this. Austria is in it. And Venice is in it. But apart from that, I'm not too concerned. That's pretty much the perfect peace deal. Hopefully France does not get too annoyed at what I've done here. We will see. I'm gonna build a fort in you. Build a fort in you. And that has sorted my power projection for a long time to come as well. I'm going to revoke the embargo. Yeah, Spain was, or excuse me, France was not happy about that. Yeah, minus 42 now. I'm going to preemptively ally Poland now. I don't need them. But just in case France turns on me. And somehow Castile's allied to Poland. And Burgundy's joined the military coalition. Oh no. I need allies. Look at you. I'll ally you. Another alliance with Bohemia. Going to summon the Diet. I'm going to build a trade post in... And France has invaded Savoy, and they'll clean up that border as well. It's annoying that France vassalized Saluzzo. I need to start using the diplomats to reduce the strength of the coalition. I'm concerned that Burgundy and both Austria are in the coalition. And I'm doubtful of the allegiance of France now, at least in the short term. Okay, I'm going to keep him. He's still in his 40s, he's got Republican tradition, and I was already capped at 100% Republican tradition, so it just makes sense to keep him around at this stage. Plus we might need him to fight a war. The castles are nearly complete, and then I can fortify the borders, and each of these 5 castles is going to become a level 4 fort. The diplomats are working hard to reduce the size of the coalition. It's looking a little bit scary. But I'm also allied with France, Bohemia, and Poland, which should keep them at bay. And I'm also trying to get Miltech 8 as well. Okay, great. The fortifications have been complete. I'm going to fortify the borders. And this will make everything level 4. Level 4, level 4, level 4. The sprite doesn't change, but it is a level 4 castle. It's a bastion now. Okay, France is reducing their debt slowly over time. I'm going to curry favors with Poland and Bohemia as well. A new military advisor. Welcome to the team. Okay, the Guerra has now been fully conquered, and I'm going to concentrate development here and make it a state. This is about as good as I'm going to get for Piedmont for the time being. I would have to go to war against France to get the rest, so I'll concentrate development here, and I will make it a state as well. Once again, going to keep the ruler. Second group's probably going to have to be diplomatic, and I'm not entirely sure which. Time for a new government reform, and I am actually going to go for amphibious specialization. This is not going to be good right now, but I want to kind of go naval in the future. Defensive stance might be good too. I don't know. I don't want mercenaries. Artillery cost might be good, because you get the barrage. I think for now I'll go defensive stance. And then switch into naval later. Amphibious specialization. But I know as Italy I want to have a strong navy, being a peninsula. I think my second idea group is going to be diplomatic. Just the issue with coalitions is going to continue. It'll be good to get an extra diplomat out there. Yeah, so to complete a mission, I will need to take this Saluzzo from the French. Here, secure the Alpine Wall, which will give Diplo prestige and fort maintenance for 20 years. So I'm going to have to go eventually up against France. I don't want to do it now, for obvious reasons. They're my ally, and they're protecting me from the coalition. But definitely long term, I can see myself going to war against France, at least for this single province. Although they are starting to back off on desiring mine. They desired 4 provinces before, now they only want 3. The estates are loyal for now. And there's 28% control over the Genoa, 27% control over the Genoan trade node. Oh, sadly the old leader has died. He was quite good. This is definitely going to have to be an admin gentleman for the time being. Yeah, so at the moment I'm just kind of waiting for the coalition to disband. And my next target will definitely be Venice. The army doesn't have much to do at the moment except for suppress rebels. It is at the maximum cap. But if I go to war, the coalition will attack, so I'm stuck in this awkward spot waiting for it to disband. Okay, that is admin tech 8 achieved now. And that means I can start to mass produce the courthouses in Milan. Leonardo da Vinci has spawned, giving lots of Diplo military and admin power, as well as a cheaper advisor, which will absolutely be happening. Very good. So it's safe to say that the state of Milan is being well advised at the moment.